Hello, everyone. The royal family has always been known for keeping things under wraps, but Prince Louis just blew that tradition wide open in a way no one saw coming. For the first time, loud whispers, yes, loud ones, suggest that the youngest, Prince of Wales, has openly challenged Queen Camilla. That's right. With surprising confidence and sharp words, Prince Louis has done the unthinkable, revealing long-standing tensions hidden beneath the monarchy's polished image. And his revelations? Well, let's just say they're enough to shake the royal household to its core. What does this mean for Queen Camilla? Could her carefully built place within the family be in jeopardy? All because of a 6-year-old with a bold spirit and a habit of defying expectations? Join us as we dive into this shocking moment and explore how it could change the future of the monarchy forever. Since his birth on April 23, 2018, Prince Louis of Wales has won hearts with his infectious charm and, born on a bright spring morning at St. Mary's Hospital in London, Prince Louis entered the world with unfiltered energy and a spirit that couldn't be ignored. His arrival was met with pure joy. Church bells rang, gun salutes echoed across the city, and the British public warmly welcomed the newest member of the House of Windsor. From the very beginning, it was clear that Louis was destined to leave his mark, though no one could have predicted just how bold that mark would be. William and Catherine, always thoughtful and deliberate, chose a name that reflected both royal tradition and a sense of modern hope. But even they couldn't have imagined that their youngest son, known for his playful antics and free-spirited nature, would one day make headlines for shaking the very core of the royal family. Named in honor of his grandfather, now King Charles III, and the late Louis Mountbatten, a key historical figure, he was given the name Louis Arthur Charles. Yet, despite the weight and legacy behind it, Louis infused the name with his own vibrant personality from the start. Even at his christening on July 9, 2018, his lively spirit was impossible to miss. The royal ceremony at St. James's Palace's Chapel Royal was a picture-perfect moment. Prince Louis stood proudly with his older siblings, George and Charlotte, by his side. The family photos captured their undeniable bond, a closeness that shone through every frame. As Louis grew, it became clear he wasn't just another royal. He was a standout. His first major event, Trooping the Color in 2019, cemented his reputation as the family's ultimate scene stealer. With his bright, sparkling eyes and chubby little hands, he waved enthusiastically from the Buckingham Palace balcony, captivating onlookers with his pure joy and boundless energy. For Louis, life was a careful balance of royal tradition and family closeness. Splitting their time between Kensington Palace and Anmer Hall, the Wales family worked to create a home where duty and everyday life coexisted. For him, that meant growing up with simple joys: baking, gardening, and playing. Outside with his siblings, despite their royal status, Princess Catherine's hands-on parenting style ensured her children had a grounded and happy childhood. Prince Louis's childhood was as normal as possible, given his royal upbringing. His bond with his older siblings, George and Charlotte, grew stronger during these early years. As the eldest, George naturally carried a calm and composed demeanor, qualities befitting a future king. Charlotte, on the other hand, took on the role of the protective older sister, often keeping Louis's playful antics in check, with a level of maturity well beyond her years. Despite their close relationship, Louis's mischievous streak sometimes led to amusing sibling moments. One such incident happened during a Christmas service when he, much to Charlotte's frustration and everyone else's amusement, cheekily tried to blow out her candle. In 2021, Louis took his first big step into education, joining Wilcox Nursery School. Photos from his first day captured his signature beaming smile. A tiny backpack perched on his shoulders as he eagerly embarked on this new chapter. His excitement and curiosity about the world around him were evident, reflecting the nurturing environment created by the Wales family. Life as public figures came with its challenges, and the Wales family constantly worked to balance their royal duties with their desire to shield their children from excessive scrutiny. In 2022, they made a significant change by moving to Adelaide Cottage in Windsor. The move provided more space and privacy, creating a peaceful environment for their growing children. It also marked a new milestone for Prince Louis as he joined his siblings, George and Charlotte, at a prestigious Berkshire prep school, beginning an exciting new chapter in his education. The family's move to Lambrook School, which focused on nurturing both the children's intellectual and personal growth in a more secluded setting, marked a significant shift in their lives. This change wasn't just about their environment, but also represented a step forward in how they balanced their parenting, both in public and at home. Throughout this transition, Louis's sense of humor remained a constant. Whether it was through his candid comments at formal events or his playful interactions with his siblings, Louis always managed to add a touch of humor. His unique personality reminded everyone that sometimes the smallest individuals leave the biggest impressions. However, when it came to his relationship with Queen Camilla, things were different. While Louis shared a close bond with his parents, siblings, and maternal grandparents, his connection with Queen Camilla seemed distant. For those who followed royal affairs closely, their relationship appeared mysterious. Public appearances never revealed a strong bond between the two, leading many to wonder if there was more beneath the surface. The gap in their relationship could have stemmed from deeper, more complex dynamics, or simply from a lack of time spent together. Known for her quiet nature, Camilla spent many years finding her place within the royal family. While her dedication to royal duties and charity work was widely admired, her connection with Prince William, and, by extension, his children, remained a subject of scrutiny. Their history, marked by the painful end of William's parents' marriage, cast a long shadow, and the impact of past family conflicts was still felt. Insiders suggested that the relationship between William and Camilla lacked the warmth usually found in strong family bonds. It was polite, but distant. Although Louis, being young and sensitive, may not have fully understood the complexity of these tensions, he likely sensed the underlying dynamics in the family. Children are incredibly perceptive, picking up on unspoken feelings, and Louis's lively and intuitive nature made him especially aware of the currents around him. He probably knew, deep down, that his relationship with Camilla was different from the warmth he shared with his other family members. Louis's relationship with Camilla was different from his bonds with the rest of his family. Yet, there were moments that hinted at a deeper connection between the two. These small incidents helped solidify his reputation as the most mischievous of the Wales children and made him a favorite among the public. One such moment occurred during a Christmas walk in Sandringham, when Camilla gently placed her hand on Louis's back and guided him forward. Though this simple gesture seemed insignificant, it sparked much debate among royal watchers, who wondered if it was an act of kindness or a sign of a growing relationship. As the months passed, questions about their connection continued to simmer in the background. Known for his openness and honesty, Louis didn't shy away from expressing his thoughts. His spirited nature, inevitable in such a complex royal environment, led to moments that attracted national attention. By 2023, Louis had firmly established himself as the youngest and most energetic member of the royal family. Although he wasn't seen in public as often, the moments he did appear in continued to capture the public's heart. Louis's public appearances were always highly anticipated, especially because he stood out from his more reserved older siblings, Prince George and Princess Charlotte. With his raw emotions, playful antics, and candid moments, Louis quickly became a beloved figure. These displays of his unique personality also gave people a glimpse into his relationships with other family members, particularly Queen Camilla. Over the years, Camilla had transformed from a controversial figure into a well-liked member of the royal family. However, her relationships with Prince William and his children in particular remained complex, as did her connections with other members of the royal inner circle. When it came to public appearances, George and Charlotte were always polite and respectful toward Camilla, while Louis's behavior was less predictable. Some speculated that his openness might reflect his age, a unique personality trait, or something deeper. In contrast, Louis's relationship with King Charles seemed warm and affectionate. Known for his love of the outdoors and storytelling, Charles often spent time with his grandchildren, sharing tales from royal history and teaching them about their heritage. Louis's inquisitive mind and boundless energy were often fueled by exchanges with King Charles, particularly those focused on environmental preservation. These conversations seemed to inspire Louis, but his connection with Camilla was less obvious. The two rarely showed affection in public, and when they did, it was more formal than familial. Royal observers noticed this subtle distinction, interpreting it as a sign of deeper dynamics at play. The challenges in their relationship were evident in the contrast between Louis's outgoing nature and Camilla's more reserved demeanor. Many believed that the tension between them stemmed from the long-standing issues between Camilla and William. Insiders often hinted at the complexity of their interactions, despite their public friendliness. Though Louis may not have fully understood the historical tensions, he likely sensed the energy they created. Children are incredibly perceptive, and Louis, known for his raw honesty, found it hard to conceal his emotions, even if he couldn't fully grasp the dynamics around him. Louis's behavior often reflected the dynamics around him. His openness and innocence set the stage for a significant moment that would reveal both his connection with Camilla and the more difficult aspects of life in the royal family. In a surprising move, Prince Louis spoke up in a way that no one could have predicted. As the youngest member of the royal family, Louis held a unique position. His youthful energy made him endearing to many, adding fun and unpredictable moments to public events. However, his growing personality also shed light on the complex relationships within the monarchy. While his connection with Camilla remained unclear, his bond with other family members, like King Charles, seemed natural and warm. Despite these positive relationships, tensions came to a head on a special December night in 2023. The Wales family, joining the nation in celebrating Christmas at Princess Catherine's annual gathering, found themselves at the center of an unexpected turn of events. The Christmas carol service, held in the grand setting of Westminster Abbey, brought together senior royals, close friends, and community members to celebrate love, gratitude, and the spirit of giving. It was a yearly tradition that served as a poignant reminder of the importance of kindness and connection. This year's event included a special touch: a kindness tree. The tree wasn't just a decoration, it added a personal element to the occasion. Guests were encouraged to write cards to someone who had positively impacted their lives, expressing their thanks. Despite its simplicity, the activity resonated deeply, especially with the Wales children. Prince George and Princess Charlotte, ever calm and composed, carefully wrote their messages, discreetly passing their cards through the abbey with the blank sides facing out to keep them private. Prince Louis, however, approached the task with his trademark enthusiasm, bringing a burst of energy to the moment that stood out among the more reserved siblings. Louis's joy lit up the room as he proudly held up his card, filled with a heartfelt message of appreciation for his maternal grandparents, Carol and Michael Middleton. His gesture was simple and pure, bringing smiles to those around him. The note was a sweet acknowledgement of their loving and playful influence on his childhood, a reminder of the strong family bonds that hold everyone together. However, it didn't go unnoticed that Louis's card didn't include Queen Camilla's name. At first, it seemed like a harmless oversight, just a young child focused on his loved ones. But when the omission was casually pointed out, Louis's response took the crowd by surprise. Speaking with the blunt honesty only a child could, he openly shared an experience where Queen Camilla's promises of play ended in rejection. Without hesitation, he recalled how she had told him to leave her room. Louis's comment, made in the middle of the celebration, shifted the joyful atmosphere. His innocent remark sparked a wave of unease among those present. Quickly but subtly, those around him responded. Catherine, ever sensitive to her children's needs, crouched down beside Louis to reassure him, her calm presence helping ease the tension. William stood nearby, his expression a mix of surprise and worry, his posture stiff. Camilla, who had been speaking with someone close by, paused momentarily but quickly recovered, continuing her conversation as though nothing had happened. Yet, for those paying attention, the discomfort was palpable, a crack in the royal family's carefully constructed image of unity. What had seemed like a simple family moment quickly turned into a source of public intrigue. By the following morning, the incident had become a topic of conversation, offering a rare glimpse into the royal household's dynamics. The impact of this brief exchange was undeniable, leaving a lasting impression on those who witnessed it. The royal family is always in the spotlight, and their personal lives are examined closely. Every little detail, even comments from little Louis, is analyzed. One memorable moment came during the Christmas celebration when everything seemed to change. The royal family's perfect image cracked in front of a crowd there to celebrate. Louis's remarks shifted the mood instantly, revealing a deeper story about Queen Camilla's role in the family. Some saw his comment as a reflection of the complex history and relationships within the family, while others thought it was just a child's honest, unfiltered truth. The moment resonated with many, offering a glimpse into the human side of royalty. Even though the family's public image often shows harmony and grace, moments like this remind us of the complexity beneath the surface. The event, which was meant to celebrate kindness and togetherness, ended up highlighting the challenges and struggles within the family. It sparked conversations about the tough balance between private life and public duty, stretching far beyond Westminster Abbey. Lou's innocent remarks reminded everyone that children often speak truths that can be more revealing than expected, striking a chord with the adults who heard them. As the season of giving and gratitude continued, many remembered the moment clearly. It reminded everyone of the importance of family bonds and urged reflection on the complexities that even the closest relationships face. While the event's message of unity remained strong, its impact reached further than the grand setting, leaving a lasting impression beyond the luxury of the occasion. Even though Lou's comments may not have caused direct conflict, they definitely made people think more about the relationships and dynamics within families. While Camilla's role as queen consort was clear, her connection with William's children seemed a bit unclear. Was Lou's remark just a simple mistake, or did it point to a bigger issue that needed attention? The incident showed how challenging it can be to parent in the spotlight, especially for Catherine and William. Louis's honesty, though charming, reminded everyone how unpredictable a child's lively nature can be. It also brought attention to the delicate balance the family must maintain to build strong family bonds while managing the expectations of the public. Afterward, the royal family went back to their usual routines, attending public events and preparing for the new year. On the surface, everything seemed normal again, but the impact of that moment lingered. The situation sparked a lot of talks about the role of royalty and how history still impacts us today. Online reactions ranged from serious conversations about Queen Camilla's place in the family to funny comments about little Lou's playful behavior. For many, it highlighted the long-standing challenge of balancing personal relationships with royal duties. Having spent years finding her role as queen consort, Camilla wasn't bothered by the 6-year-old's remark. However, it was a clear reminder of the complex dynamics within the royal family. While she shared a close bond with King Charles, there was no denying her tense relationship with Prince William and his children. For Prince William and Princess Catherine, the event reminded them how important it is to shield their children from the pressures of royal life while allowing them to be themselves. Kate, known for her strong sense of balance, continues to be a key figure in keeping their family grounded. Louis was encouraged to share his feelings honestly, with an emphasis on being transparent. This thoughtful approach, however, seemed to clash with the expectations of royal life. The challenge was finding a way to balance the unspoken rules of public decorum with a child's natural honesty. Louis's innocent comments highlighted the struggle between tradition and authenticity, sparking conversations about how to handle this sensitive issue. In the end, the situation showed the challenges of raising children in such a public setting, and the royal family's ongoing struggle to stay true to modern values while preserving their long-standing traditions. Louis, meanwhile, returned to his carefree life at school and with his family, unaware of the impact his words had caused. It's unlikely he even remembered the incident, but for the royals, it served as a reminder that, no matter how much it is hidden, the truth always comes out. A 6-year-old's honest words unexpectedly pulled back the curtain of formality the royal family has worked so hard to maintain. It made many people think about the deep, sometimes complicated connections within the royal family. As the Christmas Eve carol service ended, a family known for tradition and formality showed a more human side. LS's sincere comment about Queen Camilla was rare and surprising, offering a rare peek behind the grandeur of the monarchy. For a public used to carefully controlled images, this moment was a reminder of the complexity beneath. If you enjoyed this, click the next video and subscribe.